Hey everybody, Trainer Joe here. We bring you something fresh every week. Today we're going to talk about drink this, not that. I think you're going to like it, and you might want to make a note. Next week we're going to do eat this, not that. So what should you be drinking and not drinking if you're wanting to lose weight? Let's start off with what you should not be drinking. This. You see the soft drinks, anything with sugar just poured into it, like soft drinks. And some people say, well, I moved from soft drinks to sweet tea. Now, sweet tea is sweet. If it's got the word sweet in it, that ought to kind of give you a clue. Don't have that. No sweet tea. A buddy of mine who I started working with years ago was wanting to lose 45, 50 pounds. He was in his late 20s. I said, well, what are you eating now? He said, when I go to Chick-fil-A, I get a large sweet tea, and then as I'm leaving, I get a refill. I'm like, well, I think we found a big part of your issue. The milk, you don't need to be drinking milk. Keep in mind as we're doing this, I'm not saying nobody should drink milk. I'm saying if you're trying to lose weight, you're struggling to lose weight, you're wondering what's going on, why can't I lose weight? I'm going to point things out that aren't helping you. They're hurting you. You don't need milk. You don't need kefir. I know people that say, well, kefir's good for you. It's got probiotics. Well, sure. I didn't say nobody should drink kefir. I'm saying overweight people that don't know why they're overweight, that's one of the reasons. You don't need to be drinking kefir. Eat a 0-calorie probiotic pill rather than 140 calories a cup kefir. You're drinking a gallon of kefir a week and wondering why you're struggling with your weight. Orange juice, you don't need no orange juice. Have an orange. You don't need orange juice. What's in orange juice? A lot of water, a lot of sugar. That's about it. That's what's in orange juice. A little bit of vitamin C. Eat an orange. Totally different ball game. And then these naked drinks. A lot of people have asked me, what about these? I love these. They got this in it. They got that in it. You just drank a milkshake. If you probably can't see the calories on this. This Green Machine naked drink has 270 calories. It ain't a big bottle. You drink it all at once. You don't need 270 calories from your drink that is mostly sugar and water. Now, I'll start to muddle a little bit. We got the variety of beers here. I have no issue with drinking beer. I've got my fat glob here. Here's your beer. Here's your beer. You want a beer? Don't question where this is coming from. It's the beer. And then I get wine questions. A lot of people doing my 21-day transformation will ask, can we have a glass of wine? And I'm like, if you can find it on the list. We have more women than men doing my program, and a lot of them are like, is there wine on the list? Here's your wine. Why are you drinking wine? If it's because the way you want to feel, well, that's different. It's because, well, how else am I supposed to get drunk? I mean, unless I'm drinking whiskey, bourbon, hey, that's a different issue. I'm helping people that have suddenly or finally or for whatever reason have decided, I'm going to do what it takes to lose weight. Well, then you ain't drinking bourbon. Why are you drinking bourbon? I know a lot of people connoisseurs of bourbon. Here's your bourbon. Bourbon, you might say, well, bourbon's one of the lower calorie alcohols there is. Yeah, that's true. But it's empty. It's kind of like you're really wanting to pay off a debt. Imagine you have a debt, you're really wanting to pay it off. So you're really focused on it. But every week you go to the home goods store and you buy 5 decorative throw pillows to put on your couch. And you get bored of them, so every week you buy 5 new ones. That's bourbon. Why did you drink that? It's fun. How much fun do you want to wear? Here's your bourbon. Now let's look at what you should drink. We can start off with the obvious, the water. And some people are losing weight, and one of the things they do that helps them is they just stick to water, which is fine. It's just not a whole lot of fun. So what can we add in addition to water that won't hurt us and might even help us? Well, LaCroix waters, those can have little flavors. Those are fine. 0 calories in those. And you can spruce up your life a little bit. Some people say, well, Joe, I'm going to be going to these parties and everybody's drinking and I'm out. Put you a little of that sparkling LaCroix in there and an olive and a pretty umbrella or whatever you want. You're having almost as much fun as everybody else. And then here's a juice. We're not doing any sweet juices, and I would recommend no store-bought juices, no V8 juices. You don't need any of that. But if you want to go someplace, we have a local place here in town called it's a health store, the Good Foods Co-op. They will make you a fresh green juice. Green is key. We don't want apple and oranges and all this stuff in your juice. We want it primarily greens. This here, with all these veggies in it, you see it's got the cucumbers, the kale, whatever all that is. And what's the thing that's in things that helps your stomach? Ginger, you know, all this stuff's in there. Yeah, that's great. And that is popping with nutrients. I mean, that is just loaded with enzymes. It's like it's alive. You're going to know you drank that. I would have that instead of a meal. Take a break from lunch and just have that. That's great. Not in addition to lunch. You don't need that with your lunch. That is your lunch, okay? Then if you're like, man, I can't, that's so expensive, we don't have that around here, but you go to a Whole Foods or someplace and they have this one here, you can see it says cucumber, celery, grapefruit, green chard, and lettuce. That's fine. That has about 50 calories for the whole container. The one we looked at a second ago, the Naked Drinks, 270. Okay, it's a different ball game here. You want a soft drink? Have a Zevia. These are stevia sweetened. These are fine. We're not going to be doing the regular Cokes right now or even the Diet Cokes. You don't need some of the ingredients in those, the aspartame and all. Just do without that for now. Let's take it up a notch on the health. You're losing weight. Let's get a little healthier on top of that. Here's these Zevia teas. These are fine. They're great. And then you have your coffee. Coffee's fine. I don't have any issue with coffee. But if you're going to be doing creamer and sugar, now we have a problem. Just black coffee, not a problem. The hot teas, they're great. If you want a protein drink, I like the Vega Sport. And if you're wanting to, obviously you're going to need some liquid with that. You can use water, or I would do the almond milk. Unsweetened almond milk. You don't need regular milk. You don't need sweetened almond milk. Some people didn't even know there's unsweetened. Yeah, you're more than doubling the calories when you use the sweetened kind of this, and it's like a milkshake. Did this help you? I hope it did. Guys, we give you something new every week. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you're first to know when our next video is out. We bring you a new one every week. And don't forget, next week, we're going to give you Eat This, Not That. Hope to see you then.